You know, it's been 3 weeks since the Baylor Lady Bears lifted the national championship trophy for the third time in program history. I know, time flies. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Now they're making more history, though, in our nation's capital, where tonight they got some special treatment, which Nick Canizales and Jessica Maury were there for.
Well, Curtis, Lady Bears are here in Washington, D.C., representing not only Baylor University, but all of Central Texas. Of course, tonight they received a private tour of the Capitol from Chet Edwards, a person who is very well known in the Waco area. Well, Chet was Baylor's personal tour guide for 90 minutes. It all started in the National Statuary Hall. It was a meeting place of the U.S. House of Representatives from 1807 to 1857. Then we went to the Rotunda, which was an amazing sight. Of course, George H.W. Bush and Senator John McCain are the two latest figureheads to lie in state. The old Supreme Court chamber that was used from 1810 to 1860 was absolutely neat, and of course a trip to the House floor. They capped off the tour with a trip to the Speaker's balcony, which had an amazing view. Now, Chet spoke about the resemblance between Abraham Lincoln and the Lady Bears.
Just a few steps behind where we are now, Abraham Lincoln served in the U.S. House. And what a lot of people don't understand is that he lost 5 elections before he became president and helped save our union. And I think there's a similarity. What I love about this Baylor basketball team, they'd never give up. Even when Lauren Cox was hurt at the end of the national championship game, they all came together.
Well, what an amazing experience tonight here at the Capitol for the Lady Bears. Of course, tomorrow is going to get even better. Jessica has more on tomorrow's visit with President Trump.
Thanks, Nick. While the Baylor Lady Bears spent the day today exploring all of the magnificent historic sites here in D.C., including that amazing tour of the Capitol, tomorrow it's a little more exclusive. They get to experience something that many will never get a chance to do. In less than 24 hours, the Lady Bears will get to visit the White House and meet with President Trump. Trump extended an invitation to the national champions early last week. The Lady Bears accepted that invite, and when they did, they made history. Not only are these Lady Bears the first college or pro basketball team to accept an invitation to visit the White House under President Trump, they're the first women's team, college or pro, to even be invited.
Well, it's a wonderful opportunity for them, and this is such an exceptional group of young women, and certainly they're wonderful basketball players, but they're just great young women. They're good students. They contribute back to the community, and so what a wonderful thing to represent women's basketball broadly by being able to come here in our nation's capital.
It is safe to say that tomorrow is going to be one heck of a day. Reporting from outside the Capitol, Jessica Maury, Channel 6 Sports.
All right.
Well, last night, the Baylor acrobatics and tumbling team won its 5th straight national championship, beating Oregon in the team finals last night at the Farrell Center. With a slim lead heading into the tumbling portion of the program, the Bears put the Ducks away during the tumbling portion of the evening. Some of the Baylor seniors, in particular, China Springs' Kaylee Adams and National Most Outstanding Athlete Ashley Eckelberger, said after the win they were in tears following the trophy being hoisted, and their coach was no different.
You could tell by their demeanor in the morning, eerie, calm, like you can just always tell when they're ready and when they turn the corner. But it was Ashley's last pass, quad, I cried. Kaylee's last pass, quad, I cried. Bree's debut, single pass today, she did fantastic, cried. So yeah, it was a great meet.
Indeed, Baylor loses 9 seniors, but it is expecting to get back to the team finals next year. Guess who's sitting at the top of the Big 12? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Baylor Bears, who enter the day with a 1-game lead in the conference, having a chance to accomplish their first road sweep of TCU since the Frogs joined the Big 12. We start in the 2nd inning. Check out the glove on Josh Bissonnette, diving to flash the leather. The throw gets the out. What a beautiful play. Then in the 3rd, Shea Langoliers with 2 on, rips a single out to left. 1 run scores. Baylor's up 1-0. Then Richie Cunningham's going to capitalize on a pass ball on the wild pitch here. Bears roll 12-1 in 8. So with that, let's take a look at the Big 12 standings with 2 series left for the majority of the conference. Baylor holds a 1.5-game lead on 2nd place Texas Tech. Texas right now would round out the Big 12 tournament as the 8th seed with Kansas the 9th. Rangers looking for a bounce-back win at the Mariners today to close their West Coast road trip. Third inning up a run. Elvis Andrus hits one so hard it leaves only a vapor trail behind it. It is a 2-run shot, and the Rangers lead 3-0. What a hit. Later in the inning, though, Hunter Pence does the same thing with a home run of his own. Rangers hit 4 dingers today to win 14-1 over the Mariners. The Astros hosting the Indians today down in Houston with the roof wide open at Minute Maid Park. Scoreless in the 4th, Carlos Santana with a massive home run to right field off of Wade Miley. That gives the Indians the 1-0 lead. Then tied at 1 in the 7th. Check this out. Robinson Chirinos, my goodness, that is into the train tracks out in left field for a 3-run shot. Astros win 4-1. They take over solo possession of first place in the American League West. Our coverage of the Lady Bears at the White House continues during Texas Today. We'll be right back after the break.